Hey everyone, I'm having a rough time. Hey everyone, and welcome to my 15-week bump date. This week, my baby is the size of an apple and is sensitive to light, which means that when Nick and I shine a light on my abdomen, the baby is supposed to move in the other direction. So we're definitely going to try that and film that. My baby is approximately 4.5 inches tall and weighs about 2.6 ounces. The placenta is now in control of the fluid in my baby's body, and the baby can now hear. So I have been singing and talking and listening to my favorite music in hopes that the baby can hear. It might be a little bit silly, but I am determined to give them some musical talent somehow. Now for some pregnancy realness. As you can see, I'm wearing the biggest and bulkiest sweater that I could find in the house because I am absolutely freezing. My symptoms this week have been absolutely out of control. This is probably one of the toughest weeks that I've gone through. I've gone through every single symptom imaginable and it has been very tough. In fact, just trying to film this has been extremely difficult. Today is actually the last day of my 15th week, and normally I do my vlog somewhere in the middle of the week or at the beginning of the week so I can be accurate, but it just wasn't happening. I could not physically do it. So this will be a little bit off in that tomorrow I'll be 16 weeks. I'm hoping the 16th week will be better in terms of symptoms, so let's just get into the nitty-gritty of it. As some of you know, my doctor has actually told me that I need to be on rest, which means that I have stopped all exercise, all activities, everything. I did not expect that, and I also didn't expect to have to deal with that during our pregnancy at all, and it's been very, very difficult. As someone who used to work out a minimum of 5 days a week, I was pretty not intense about it, but I really enjoy working out. It gives me an outlet. I'm finding the low activity level extremely difficult. I'm bored, I am anxious, but I know that obviously my baby's health is the first priority, so I have not been doing any exercise whatsoever, and I'm hoping that by the time I see my doctor again, I will get more information and we'll be able to resume some sort of activity. As it stands, even simple things like going for walks, traveling to Home Depot, as you guys know our house is under renovations, has been very difficult. Yesterday, we went to Home Depot just to pick up a couple of things for the bathroom, and mind you, Home Depot for us is like a 2-minute drive. It's super close to our house. We got there, got some things, and during our visit, I was going to be sick. I was so sick, it was very embarrassing, and we had to leave, and then I had to come home and lie down. Today I did some light errands, I went to Loblaws, and then I had to come home. So it's been pretty tough. It's definitely not what I expected in terms of pregnancy. I didn't think that pregnancy was going to be like this glowy, beautiful time that everybody says. I didn't buy into that either, but I certainly didn't believe that it would be this difficult for me. So if any of you have experience dealing with some of this stuff, I'd love to hear from you. It's wonderful to know that I'm not alone. So if you want to comment below, that would be great. In terms of pregnancy cravings, I have been all over the place this week. There are days where I feel absolutely starving and could eat everything in the house. And then there are times like right now where I feel very nauseated and just the idea of food, oh, it's awful. I don't even want to think about it. It's not something I can handle right now. Anyway, so as you can see, it's been up and down and it definitely depends on how I'm feeling. I have noticed that I've been craving foods that are very bland. So kind of like when you have the flu and you just want crackers and soup, that's the kind of thing that I've been craving, just because I have been getting sick, physically sick this week, and also there's been a lot of dry heaves. So in dealing with that, it's been better to stick with the bland foods. The two things that have gotten me through this week are the excitement that I'm feeling surrounding learning the gender of my baby. So Nick and I have decided that we would like to find out the gender. We just need to know who we're talking to. It's just a personal decision. And we will be finding out soon. I think you're allowed to find out any time between 16 and 20 weeks. We're actually going to wait until 20 so that they can definitely be sure that it's a boy or a girl. And I will be learning when we'll be finding out on, I guess, next Monday when I have my next family doctor's appointment. And then the next day after the family doctor's appointment, I have my first OB appointment. So that should be interesting. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm really looking forward to having a gender reveal party that I will share with you guys as soon as we have more information. Another thing that has been getting me through the week has been my mother-in-law and my mom. I, in my last vlog, said that I was getting bigger, and you'll see by my 16-week bump date, which you'll see in a couple of days, that I definitely have changed. I was worried that I was no longer fitting into my clothes. And because I'm not working, I was also worried that I wouldn't be able to afford some of the expensive maternity clothes that are out there right now. Unfortunately, those are the ones that generally fit me because I'm so tall. So I was just trying to find alternative ways to get around the issue. And I guess a couple of days ago, my mom came to my house and dropped off one of my first maternity tops, which is so nice of her. I was really grateful. And then my mother-in-law, who just came back from Florida, came over and she dropped off a whole bunch of maternity tops. So I'll definitely be doing a maternity haul when I feel better. They're super cute. I don't think I can do them justice right now just because I'm not feeling well, but as soon as I am, I'll definitely show you guys my haul. Now for names. Nick and I have been poring over websites like Nameberry. We've been on YouTube and searching a whole bunch of names, and we have come up with a couple of lists. They're really, really long lists. We have like a top, I think, 20 names. We're not sharing them with anyone. It's a secret, and I will be letting you guys know what the baby's name will be after I've delivered. But I will do a video on the top names that we loved but didn't use. So that will be in an upcoming vlog, so stay tuned. Well, I think that's it for my 15-week bump date, simply because I'm starting to feel sick again. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to Machanathon. And of course, you're always welcome to join me on my journey to motherhood. Thanks guys, and see you later.